We in this bitch turn. Another day in the motherfucking building, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get straight to the motherfucking, to the shit real quick. Hold on, y'all. I don't know why my shit ain't. My shit. It's always like when you try to start some shit, bro. Shit always be trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, come against what you got going, especially when you being consistent. So I want to tell all y'all, if y'all doing some shit, bro, y'all staying consistent, make sure y'all stay consistent. Don't let nothing try to stop y'all. I just opened my computer up and I saw a whole bunch of weird ass shit that's not supposed to be like this. I don't remember putting my stream like this. But anyway, how many of y'all, you know what I'm saying? My nigga legit 6 in this bitch. We going up. The Jews did 9/11. I believe the Jews did a lot of shit that's behind, you know what I'm saying? I honestly believe, and don't, you know what I'm saying, don't quote me on this, but I honestly believe the Jews are behind a lot. Because if you think about it, bro, Big Sean, if you think about it, nigga, the Jews always having meetings in secrecy. The Jews run a lot of, 90% of America. Well, not 90. The Jews run about 50, the Italians run the other 50. We found out yesterday that the Italians they got the same bloodline as the reptilians. You feel what I'm saying? That's why they call Italians. That's why they eyes like that. If you got Italian in your blood, you got a little bit of reptilian in your blood. It's not a bad thing. We found out that all reptiles are not fucking bad. But we also found out that the name Draco came from the Draconians. And the people that are in Russia and in Italy, they know that. They bloodline know that. That's why they named the Draco the Draco. You see what I'm saying? Because the Draco is a Draconian. It stands for the flying lizard. And not only does it stand for the flying lizard, and they planet where they came from, which is the land of Draco, and they planet where they came from, they were getting their ass whooped and shit by the custodians, and they had to learn how to make weapons. So that's how we got, you see what I'm saying? That's how we got the Draco. That's how we got the Draco. So them niggas, when you put your ducks in a row, niggas can't tell me nothing about, oh, man, these niggas just talking. Man, nigga, we got the research. And you don't even have to have the fucking research. All you gotta do is look up the Draco. Then when you look up the Draco, you're gonna find out that that's the land of Draco is the northern star from Earth. That's a whole planet. That's where they come from. You see what I'm saying? So that's how we got the name, the Draco. Micro, whatever you want to call it. That's why them niggas specialize in making weapons in Russia and in Italy. That's why they specialize in this shit. That's their bloodline, fool. That's why a lot of times you think Italians be mad, you know what I'm saying? And they run the world, don't get me wrong. But that's why a lot of times you think Russians and Italians, they be mad and shit. You fuck around, bump them. They like, damn. They just got a chip on their shoulder, bro, because in their bloodline, nigga, they have been, I'm talking about eons ago, and still to this day, which we found out yesterday, Ant, still to this motherfucking day, nigga, you know what I'm saying? They lost the fucking fight. And ever since then, nigga, they be on guard for anything to go wrong. You see what I'm saying? So that's why they protect their people. They protect their land. They got the weapons and shit. America don't make no, you don't want no fucking American weapons, fool. Shit. You see what I'm saying? It's horrible. I got a Canic. I think that's American. I'm not sure. Nah, you know what? Where my stick at? I ain't gonna put it on. I'm not gonna put it on the junk. But hey, fool. So let's dive deep. So I'm finna show y'all what's going on real quick. All right. So let me make sure we in this bitch. Y'all know we go crazy, fool. And I've been waiting actually to go live and shit. Now I appreciate y'all for 1,000 likes too, bro. This shit mean a lot to me, fool. So let me see who all we got in this bitch, man. We got my nigga Ann in this bitch, legit sick. You know what I'm saying? Got the gang in this bitch, man. JP in this bitch, man. Cole in this bitch. But anyway, so we finna bring up this shit. Terror Infinity. We finna bring up this shit that we brought up yesterday. And I'm finna I'm gonna do the same thing I did yesterday, y'all. But I'm gonna start with Earth. We gonna start with Earth. Earth, not Earth. Earth. You feel me? We gonna start with Earth. And we're gonna show y'all how big this shit really get. You feel what I'm saying? We're gonna go to the known lands. We're gonna start off with this shit, bro. So and make sure my stream looking good and shit. Yeah, nigga, we in this bitch turn, on God. We in this bitch popping it. So let me find the shit that we had yesterday. Alright, this is what we had yesterday. Let's go ahead and zoom in on this. There we go. All right, y'all. So check this out. So this is the motherfucking. So we gonna start from the beginning. My nigga saying, you know, I be on there big getting deep, gang. So I'm streaming too. Y'all know we live streaming and shit, man. Welcome to the motherfucking Thrash Life Social Club. That's what we doing. So we gonna start off with the known lands. So you know what I'm saying? Everybody was in this bitch yesterday. We made this shit happen. Now let me move my screen out the way on Twitch so y'all can get a better view of this shit. You feel me? Y'all can get a better view of this shit. And this shit look better for y'all. Alright. So, this what we started yesterday. So this the known lands, fool. I know a lot of y'all niggas ain't on this shit, but I'm finna put y'all on. I know a lot of niggas might be like, damn, cuz, I don't know about all this shit. Yeah, cause you're scared, nigga. So you scared to know that it's a lot more out here than just, you know what I'm saying, than just what you think it is, right? So yesterday we started with the known lands, right? So we got the known lands. This is Earth. We got North America, we got Central America, South America, we got Africa, we got Europe, we got Asian, Australia. This the known lands. We got this portal. I don't know how to pronounce it, but we got the Summers Gate. Now I'm sure a lot of y'all heard of the Summers Gate type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure a lot of y'all heard of the Summers Gate. I can't really use my mouse, but this is the Summers Gate right here. I'm sure a lot. And here go the Anak Ancestral Republic lands, moving lands of Thoth, which is a fucking superhero. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these movies and shit, you just got to really pay attention to, because these niggas don't be lying. Libris, which is Libra, you know what I'm saying? Which is the judge. Now, if you know what that word mean, I'm just taking a guess, but this literally means weight. It literally means scale, the judge. You know what I'm saying? It means the same thing as Libra. So you got the mermaid lands. Okay, hey, Ant, we ain't go over the mermaid lands yesterday, and we ain't go over the Island of Death. But we definitely went over Asgard. If y'all niggas watch Disney movies, y'all know Asgard. Y'all done heard Asgard plenty of motherfucking times, fool. I'm gonna need y'all to tap that motherfucking screen. Let me tap that motherfucker on my own, though. Yesterday we went 16K on them, folks. We missed it, Ant. I ain't gonna lie, we missed it. So then what we gonna do? We gonna stay right here. I'm gonna go to my motherfucking email. Hopefully, y'all don't see shit in this bitch, but I shouldn't have nothing in here. I'm gonna go to sent. And there we go. So we gonna pull up the motherfucking PDF for niggas. That's what we doing. We pulling up the PDF for niggas. So Terra Infinita. You zoom out. Terra Infinita, extraterrestrial worlds of civilization. The story told by the woman born behind the ice walls. You see what I'm saying? So nigga, this shit ain't coming from me. I'm just real interested in it. This shit coming from many people. It ain't just coming from me. We found out the nigga who birthday after mine, who flew through the motherfucking ice wall, was born in 1888, but they feel like they did this nigga on Mars, the Martian planet, which supposedly was a dead planet, right? So we didn't start with chapter 1. I'm finna start with chapter 1 for y'all. I'm gonna start with chapter 1. So Helen, the woman born behind the ice wall. Let's check this out. 9:15 a.m. marked the clock in this suffocating, sad gray room. My eyes barely open, and they somehow tried to give me an overview of where I really am, where I really was. I must admit, I find every day more difficult to adapt to this world. My mind takes me a minute to realize that I am back in the walled lands where my ancestors walked. All right, check this out. Now, we ain't read all this yesterday. If y'all want the PDF is right here. It's called Terra Infinita Extraterrestrial Junk. Y'all saw what it was called. So this is the lady. I guess she basically explaining, you know what I'm saying, everything that she, you know what I'm saying, put together. You know what I'm saying? So she said, I found a rolled up newspaper on the floor that said June 22nd. That's how they count the days here. Each one faithful to their pigeonhole grid, where it seems like nothing can get out of the script, that mundane script that they created for the force partners of the abyss, the dark and sinister humanity that is created by the force part. That is created seems to bleed day by day without realizing that it collides every day against. What do you say? Hold on. This shit be so crazy to read. That it collides every day against the cruel reality that they let long ago. All this becomes something immovable. This cannot be called life. I thought to myself every time I visit the lands where my father was born, my grandparents and my ancestors Those who left their lives to see a free humanity, I find this, it hurts my heart to imagine the bones of my brothers who still might be buried. Anyway, so that's the bit. I mean, I ain't gonna call her a bitch, because she ain't no telling what type of power she got. She basically talking about how she was born outside the ice wall and folk brought her the fuck back. Now the nigga who got this information, he actually don't speak English. This is his name right here. His name is Nas Confundi. So yesterday we dove into Martian. We was all over the fucking place yesterday. Now I'm not gonna read everything she talking about. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can do that with y'all own understanding. But we know Helen. So we want to look up Helen. So let's do that real quick. Let's look up Helen, fool. Let's look up Helen. Let's get some quick details on Helen. Helen. Probably can't even Google this shit. Probably got to use the dog web. Let me see what's going on with the Helen girl. Talking about a fictional character. Get the fuck out of here. We wouldn't even have all this information, fool. Oh shit, my camera just went. Why is my camera? I don't know what's up with my camera, cuz this motherfucker be overheating this shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't know what's going on. But anyway, y'all ain't really got to see me like that. We're going to turn the camera back on. So, for one, if you read your Bibles, you read all your books and shit, fool, y'all already know what it is, bro. Everything in that we looking at, we talked about. Now let's get to the major part. This the motherfucking map. I'm having to use the one that you can buy. This the motherfucking map right here. This is where we were. Little ass Earth. Small ass Earth. You know what I'm saying? But this is what the firmament supposedly look like. Now, every one of these cities or planets like Nibiru, all this shit you didn't heard of. You know what I'm saying? With your own understanding, you didn't heard of this shit. Lands of Hydra, all this shit, these are all fucking lands. You know what I'm saying? Greek gods and shit. You see what I'm saying? All these Greek gods. Every Greek god that you done heard about, them niggas got their own land. So check this out. I'm gonna pull this shit out for these niggas. For anybody who went in here yesterday, and you know we gotta pop shit on. We gotta pop shit on. For anybody that think we just talking shit, fool, this shit don't come from no shit talking. This shit come from, you know what I'm saying, information. My nigga Ant actually had a whole lot of information in the chat. So me and Cub, we like here to here. You feel me? So we got the Book of Wisdom. Talked about a lot of this shit. Y'all can go get the Book of Wisdom. You got the Book of Enoch, and you also got the Bible. Cause you put this shit together. All you gotta do is put this shit together. Now the reason this shit's so interesting to me, cause these pussy ass nigga be trying to make it seem like, oh, we just Earth. You know what I'm saying? No, nigga. It's plenty more firmaments, but it's major shit popping off when you niggas look in the sky. Major shit. It's a whole bunch of shit. Thousands of shit. Trillions of shit. You see what I'm saying? Whole bunch of shit popping off when we look in the sky, fool. That's why they tell you, dumb ass nigga, don't look up. Y'all motherfuckers there do it too. Not y'all in the chat, but just people. Motherfuckers do it. They don't look up. So alright, hold on. Let me move my shit on the stream, fool, cause hey look, we know how the devil work. My camera ain't never went off that fast, cuz. Swear to y'all. This shit made me not even want to stream on YouTube. My camera ain't never went off that fast, fool. My camera done went off already. How is you overheated already, fool? Like, let's be honest. How are you overheated or dead already? Come on, cuz. We know it's a spiritual warfare that we playing. This shit ain't no motherfucking This is a spiritual game, nigga. And we gonna play that motherfucker too, though. So, check me out. We gonna go down. Alright, so we got the Great Dome. Hold on. Let me go to the... Should I go to the nigga Instagram or Telegram? I'm gonna go to this shit. Hold on. Okay, yeah, we started with the lands of custodians. So check this out, fool. This what we gonna do right here. I'm gonna pop shit, man. Appreciate all y'all in the motherfucking chat, man. Pop shit in that bit. Hold on, man. My fault. I sent her an invitation. I wasn't even trying to send her an invitation. I was trying to click on her junk because she look a little fine on that junk. No cap. But then we skipped over yesterday. So check this out. The Great Dome. Now, none of this shit is fiction, cuz. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, take this shit for what y'all all understand. So I'm going to read a little bit of this. It's like, before going into each of the worlds, it is necessary that we make how do you pronounce that word, y'all? That we make a caveat and clarify what the Great Dawn means. And this and what we mean when we mention it, okay? The Great Dawn also called the end of the known, which is the known land. This is all the niggas this all that niggas know. Supposed to know. Cause we know we tapping outside the matrix right now, nigga. We know a whole bunch. Just like how if you stay in the South, nigga, we got plenty of ancient history down here. You gotta really tap in to understand, nigga, this shit right here. We engraved on top of artifacts. King Tut type shit. You feel what I'm saying? It's just a southern thing though, bro. Niggas gotta be from the South though. You ain't gotta be from the South. Matter of fact, I changed it. Anywhere you at, anywhere you fucking at, you got, you know what I'm saying, you on a motherfucking great mine of information. You feel what I'm saying? The South just happened to be ancient Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real. But anywhere you at, you can be in fucking anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And you sitting on some shit. I don't give a damn if you in Denver, Colorado where it's cold. That's the reason it's fucking cold. Because they sitting on a whole lot of information. You feel what I'm saying? So, especially they got them caves and shit down there. So the Great Dawn, also called the end of the known, which is what covers and encloses in some way of all the other known worlds. Very few were able to see this in and even touch it. Can it really be touched? Moreover, it is said that some experiments were made to be able to cross it, but it is not possible, right? So we know that Admiral Richard Byrd, that's the nigga, the first nigga who the Nazis were trying to kill. We know that he did it. It is the terror of several colonizing civilizations. Well, colonizing meaning they then came and, you know what I'm saying, they made us stick here. They do not sleep peacefully. Since any races from outside could take away from them. Hold on. We don't sleep peacefully because any race from outside could take away from them one day to the other. Okay, so I'm trying to read this shit on the phone. Let me just read this shit like this, right? I'm gonna just hold it right here so y'all can go along with me, type shit. So it say, moreover, it is said that some experiments was made to be able to cross, but it is not possible for the terror of several colonizing civilizations that do not sleep peacefully, since any race from outside could take away from them from one day to another the power that they maintain in the hierarchical pyramid that they themselves built during history. Another world that generates terror for them is the celestial lands. Celestial. Hold on, we're gonna keep going. Celestial lands. But now the celestial lands, that's what we saw on the motherfucking junk, right? Hold on, nah, that ain't it. Let's keep reading. Celestial lands. But we will have time to detail this mysterious place that has great relationship with the human beings. In this great dome, there are 178 worlds and circle environments. You said, I said that yesterday about the pyramids. On God, you said that shit, fool. I remember you said that shit was used for different reasons. And we gotta dive deep into that shit too, though. Which in turn may have one or several domes that are also enclose them with their different climates and civilizations. Penetrating these domes of each circle is not an easy task. As time went by, the technique was perfected, and now there is a lot of technology to carry out. But this was developed exclusively by colonizing races. Many other races explore. Hey, so henceforth, check this shit out. Check this shit out, gang. So you already know the colonizing. You know that shit. When niggas came to Earth, get what they were doing? Colonizing. Fucking Christopher, whoever you want to say, Christopher Columbus, all these niggas, slave plantation owners, all these niggas, colonizers, cuz. You see what I'm saying? So them niggas came down here, they brought their bloodline down here, fool, and check this out. The first thing them niggas did, colonize. So we know that colonizing is not an Earth thing. This shit is beyond Earth. This shit didn't start here. It wasn't supposed to, but you know we all in prison here anyway. You see what I'm saying? This the shit that Instagram don't be ready for, y'all. Instagram, we go on Instagram, niggas just want to pop shit. I get deep on Instagram. Next thing you know, my motherfucking views going down, and all these bitch ass niggas DMing me talking about, hey man, why you talking about that? Niggas suck my. But we ain't gonna. Hey, We ain't gonna, you feel me? We ain't even gonna get into that though. Okay, it's like, all right, penetrating these domes of each circle is not in any task. As time went by, the technique was perfected, and now there is a lot of technology to carry out, but this was developed exclusively by colonizing race. Many other races, and when they talk about race, y'all, they ain't talking about just no goddamn black and white. These niggas talking about beings. Many other races explore surrounding these worlds, or simply, surrounding these worlds, or simply the independent lands lacking domes. These domes are almost impossible to cross via air, and almost always another way is sought by land. But the most common is that can be done through water, which is where they are more easily found. And the way to open these passages that can connect to the inner outer worlds, almost like two membranes in any cell functioning as a barrier that can allow at certain time the passage. So they let you know this shit open up at different time. Nigga be talking all this shit, but you know what I'm saying? It's the time in the day. It's just like your body, fool. A lot of this shit just resemble a nigga mitochondria, your cells and shit. So all this shit here, cuz everything that's outside the self is just a reflection of inside the self, fool. Alright, say when you have greater control to be able to penetrate some specific dome, it can be done via air without much inconvenience. Planes. So that's why niggas, you know what I'm saying? When niggas turn up with the aeronautical aircraft engineering, we know what's going on. Although it can be quite dangerous for reasons that we will see later. Much later, many portals were found in several circle environments, connecting even several of the worlds. The manipulation of these portals was so great that many problems were caused and some became unstable, making some beings have disappeared without knowing where they really went. Memphis, we got the portal in the goddamn Mississippi River, fool. That's why niggas can't really get, you and not supposed to get in that junk. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get on your boat and shit in there, but anybody who ever fell in that motherfucker, the current so fucking high. That motherfucker just twirl. It'll just suck you up. You will never be found again. Who knows where you went to? I hope you can hold your breath. Because if you can, you might see something beautiful on the other motherfucking side. What's going on? Key 901 in the motherfucking building. We in this bitch deep, man. This ain't no motherfucking funny shit line. See look, real niggas in this bitch, I'ma tell y'all, fool. A lot of niggas, fool, be and you know, that's why I do social media, bro. A lot of niggas, you know, and legit six. You can attest to this shit. You know, we've been knowing each other for a long time. But you know, a lot of niggas don't know we this smart either, fool. But you know, a lot of niggas, they see it, they like, damn, they do music. Damn, they funny as hell on the junk. They be making content and shit funny as hell. But yeah, everybody be expecting you to be a motherfucking clown all the time. They be hopping in this bitch. It was 17 people in this bitch at first. We got to talk about deep shit. Them motherfuckers faded. You wanna know why they faded? Cause they want niggas to be clowns all the time, cuz. Ain't nobody finna be no motherfucking clown all the time. I'm gonna talk about what I'm interested in. We're gonna talk about this shit today. Yeah, Threats Like Thursday. Yeah, they living in the Matrix, cuz I'm God. So, you know, all them motherfuckers, I don't be worried about them motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers just vacate. You get to talk about that real shit. It was 17 people in this bitch. Y'all seen this shit. Yeah, stay y'all 17 ass out this bitch too. If y'all ain't on it. But so what did motherfuckers say, fool? They just say the portals popped up, many several circle environments connecting connecting even to the several worlds. So it say the manipulation of these portals was so great that many problems were caused and some became unstable, making some beings have disappeared without knowing where they really went, or if this the case, oh yeah, Bermuda Triangle. On God, real talk, fool. Gotta keep going in. But yeah, Bermuda Triangle. Y'all niggas know about the Bermuda Triangle. Everybody that got lost in the Bermuda Triangle, I believe them motherfuckers is still living. Now they probably died from the, you know, they probably got a new body or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But them niggas souls just developed a new body, fool. Cause when your soul cold, you gonna always figure out a way. And God gonna always figure out a way, brother, to give you some clothes, fool. You feel what I'm saying? So when niggas be thinking that we naked, like, and I wanna say this while I'm looking at the camera. When niggas be thinking that a nigga naked and shit, niggas be thinking that niggas be naked, fool. And niggas don't really be naked. You see what I'm saying? Hold on, let me see if my camera ready to come back on, y'all. Before I say this motherfucking shit. Cause y'all know these lame ass nigga, fool. They pissed the nigga off today, gang. There we go. I'm back on this bitch. Alright. So, a nigga know, you know what I'm saying, God gonna always find a way to clothe the nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your soul get cold. That's why we got this meat suit. Cause nigga, we were cold. We can't just walk around this motherfucker with the soul. You see what I'm saying? Shit'll be opening up, doors will be closed, and motherfuckers be scared. Don't nobody know what the fuck you got going on. You see what I'm saying? So you gonna out. So this shit that we got, this really a nigga clothes. You really don't have. That's why niggas was naked way back then. Cause these were the clothes, nigga. Then some type of way a nigga found out how to. Now don't get me wrong. I love getting fly in hell. I'm gonna get fly in hell for life. No matter what realm I go to, I'm always gonna be fly in this bitch. But just a little information. So check this out, fool. Alright, so we say today is common. Hold on. What we say? Niggas disappeared without knowing where they went, or if this is called by a matter of that has disintegrated. Today it is common to find beings in full development of portals that can be connected certain areas with the Great Dome without ever having to be able to penetrate it. So niggas, we know, niggas like Elon, we know he built tunnels in LA, the Boring Company. We know he makes tunnels. I'm telling y'all, fool, that nigga Elon is not from here, bro. He not. Niggas want to talk crazy about him. I honestly think this nigga is here to make the actual world a better place, fool. Some of the shit he doing, all you gotta do is read between the lines, fool. Don't get me wrong, I don't think that nigga 100% good, but he's not all fucking bad, y'all. He's not, fool. So the nigga created the Boring Company. We know he drills holes. Bro is different, fool. He drills holes. He penetrating shit without even tapping into the existence of nothing. So we say we speak of the 178 worlds. We are not referring to the independent lands that exist between the worlds. These are lands that exist where we used by various races when they could go outside. In fact, it is said that these lands exist. All right. It is said that these lands exist to avoid the distance that connect the worlds. It is frequently believed that the worlds were made to investigate them, and that all of us in one way or another are going to go outside and look for our freedom. So they let you know, nigga, our time coming for we finna investigate this shit. Might take some long. And just like in the Bible, it say 1,000 years, just like we were talking about yesterday, Ant, nigga, 1,000 years is a day. 1,000 years is a day to a lot of beings. You know what I'm saying? To God, to all these different, you know what I'm saying, gods and shit. Gods just under gods. We want to say that. All these niggas, 1,000 years is a day to them. 1,000 years to us is crazy. We were just looking at Mars yesterday. If a nigga the niggas that's trying to go to Mars and so happy to fucking go to Mars, nigga, if you go to Mars, it's a guaranteed 500 years of life, and of literally experiments, chaos, and fucking all type of shit. We'll get into that later. So it's in one way or another, we're gonna go outside to look for our freedom, to know other races, and to be able to enter someday and what can be found in the celestial lands as well as behind the Great Dome. We in this bitch turning up. Nigga, drop a motherfucking bomb. Alright, we finna get into it. So bam. Here he is, Ant. Here he is, Ant. We in this bitch, man. Land of the custodians. So, we in this bitch turned up, fool. The land of custodians, fool. Check this out. So if anybody know what a custodian is, y'all already know these the niggas with the keys, fool. Any nigga that got the keys, just the nigga with the keys. The niggas that got the keys, these the niggas. So, we go, I think we went over this yesterday, the parasitic race. You know what I'm saying? So they parasites. These niggas just don't do nothing. So you got Saint German lands, fraternity, Machiavelli. Look at that. What's that right there? Can we zoom in? We got the land of Enklados. I'm just trying to look at all the lands and shit. We got Baal land. So y'all know the spirit of Baal. So Baal, I'm guessing this nigga Baal stay here. And you got what that is. So let's look up Baal real quick. Hold on, let's look up Baal. Baal, the god. There's him. Here we go. Baal was a prominent ancient Canaanite and a Phoenician god of storms and fertility, often called the rider on the clouds. He was a powerful warrior to deity who was raised to believe to control the weather phenomena, ensuring rainfall for agriculture, and to have defeated other deities like Yam, the sea, and Moth, death. Later in the Baal was viewed negatively as a symbol of chaos and evil. So the nigga Baal probably wasn't even that evil type shit. You see what I'm saying? Nigga Baal probably, he was a warrior and he was a ruler. So we had to look up him. So we know this nigga probably stay in the land. So we got to dive deep without, you know what I'm saying, with the ancient niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, see, this is every time I see the Baal, when niggas talk about Baal, they talk about this nigga. You see what I'm saying? They talk about this nigga. But I never seen this picture though. This picture, this nigga in human form. You see what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, Myrtle Beach, we in this joint turn today. See, look, y'all, my camera just went off again. These niggas lame as hell. I don't know what they got going, cuz. Alright, so hold on. Alright, so let me see. Let me zoom out there, motherfucker. So you got the ocean of death. We got all this deep shit going on in this joint, man. You know what I'm saying? We got all this deep shit going on in this joint. Hey, I gotta stop calling you your Instagram name and your TikTok name, bro. You gotta let me know what your name is and shit. You ain't gotta put it in the chat, but I don't wanna call you there though, cause you got one of them names that nigga don't wanna keep saying, like on the jump. But yeah, the parasitic race. I think we went over these yesterday. So the parasitic race, as we briefly indicated in the first chapter, as beings that base their technology on attack defense weapons, using all their potential and discovery and colonization and exploitation of other lands, as well as the beings that they find. So we know these niggas right here ruthless. You see what I'm saying? These niggas got the keys to everything. The beginning is unclear and full of questions. There were theories amongst the giants where they were said to be that the custodian race was attacked by some other race that did not even come from this great dome, and that they merged. So we already know that this great dome is some niggas that, you know what I'm saying, came here and really got on their ass. Now, all right, so Ant, we in this big turn now. So now we see why them niggas so mean. Look, Ant, we see why them niggas so mean, right? Them nigga mean, cause them bitch ass nigga really got on them bitch ass nigga asses. So somebody came in they shit and got on these hoe ass niggas, fool. So the Giants, it's a yeah, so the Giants came, got on they bitch ass. So they want to go get on the Draconians ass. They just trying to express dominance. Kind of like what everybody be doing in this lifetime right now. These niggas just be trying to express dominance. You niggas hoes. You niggas just got stomped on. That's why I don't kill ants, fool. That's why I don't kill ants, bro. I don't kill really no bug, fool. I don't kill bugs, bro. Unless it's a roach. I might have to stomp that motherfucker. But even that, I don't have roaches in the crib. But any little bug I see, man, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of plant life in these joints, so I just pick them up, take them outside. But they're one of the reasons why I don't kill ants. Them niggas literally living in I don't kill no bugs. They living in their own universe. They looking at us like giants. It's just like us coming in their world. We stomping on them and shit. Yeah, bitch ass nigga. You ain't nothing. You beneath us. It's a land of the giants too though, so they moving and regulate. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So them niggas probably just stepping over shit, walking on the water and shit. Jesus. We don't really know how tall Jesus was. You see what I'm saying? We don't really know how tall that nigga was. We don't. And that's my nigga too. So all these motherfuckers that be religious, all the religious people, he saying Jesus is a nigga. Nigga, Jesus my nigga, fool. Y'all know me for real. So yeah, so we already know that's why I don't kill bugs, bro. Cause a lot of niggas, you know what I'm saying, they get this shit from Furious, fool. That's why a lot of people be getting their karma, bro. Cause they be first person. You ever see them people, they see a bug, they go kill it. Nigga, they'll go out their way to go kill a motherfucking bug. Niggas will literally go out their way to kill a bug, fool. That ain't even messing with them. That's the same thing that the Giants probably did to custodians. That's the same thing the custodians did to the motherfucking Draconians. You see what I'm saying? So, hold on, they turn their John Deere way. Turn their camera their way, cause y'all know we still streaming. Y'all nigga let me know in the chat when my camera go out too on YouTube. But yeah, they won't kill, bro, cause as above, so below. So them niggas, they in their own universe. They looking at our land like, damn, niggas gonna take us thousands of years just to get the popular from motherfucking Ridgeway. And you know Poplar and Ridgeway is literally right there. You go down Ridgeway, you run into Poplar. Nigga, imagine how an ant feel. It might take that nigga 500 days to get over there. And we just stepping on these niggas. My fault, y'all. And we just stepping on these niggas, fool. You see what I'm saying? It might take these niggas, nigga, to get from Memphis to Arkansas, it may take a motherfucking ant colony 9,000 years, cuz. Cause yeah, I'm noticing the custodians ain't really no cool people. These niggas ain't no cool people. But it may take these niggas 9,000 years, cuz, just to get from Memphis to Arkansas. And we just run around this bitch like, yeah, you bitch ass nigga, Get on nigga ass. Then you got the superior beings in their world. The wasps, the bees, and the motherfucking flying dragonflies. Just eat them up and shit. My camera constantly going off, y'all. I'm down there finna say, fuck y'all. But yeah, no, I'm doing a lot of cussing, fool, but never mind it. So, let continue, fool. Let continue. We in this bitch turn, fool. Hefe the hood preacher. We in this bitch turn. Hefe, you already know what's going on, man. You know I be in this bitch immediately excited when I see the gang. But yeah, so y'all go follow my nigga Hefe too, cuz he in this bitch doing real, you know what I'm saying, doing real work of God. So, and speaking of that, Hefe, just like I told you, nigga, when Jesus was walking on water, we don't even know how tall Jesus was. We looking at the land of the giants and shit, the land of the custodians. We looking at a whole bunch of deep stuff, bro. There's also in the Bible, Book of Enoch. We got it all out, Hefe. We got it all out, fool. You know what I'm saying? We looking at everything, bro. We looking at the Book of Wisdom. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My Bible right here. You know, everything is in this shit, fool. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean to cuss right there with the Bible. You know what I'm saying? But, like I say, bro, God know me personally. You see what I'm saying? Jesus know me personally. But, all right, so we say the beginning is unclear. We already expressed, Ant, that we know the custodians was on bullshit. So there was attacked by some other race that didn't even come from this great dome, and that they were merged with the locals. We know niggas hate being with the locals. I remember when I was in Nashville, nigga, and I was going to TSU, we hated the fucking locals. So they was merged with the locals to create a great force that later gave the origin to the custodians. It say, let me turn the camera back around. All right, so it say this would explain reasons for the great development of over the other races that were still in infancy trying to survive with their circles. The custodians, it is said, was the first to leave their worlds and advance on their way of others. So we know, we go back to the bald nigga. We already know that this nigga was a nigga who was the rider of the clouds. You see what I'm saying? So he claimed that he knew how to control the weather. We just gonna say that. He was a powerful warrior to deity. These niggas be using their powers for the wrong reasons. And we is gonna say that. A lot of niggas use their powers for the wrong reason. When y'all get y'all powers, bro, whatever realm y'all go to, make sure y'all don't use this shit for the wrong reason. On God, make sure y'all, cause I'm gonna remember y'all niggas, fool. I'm gonna punch y'all niggas in the face cause y'all use y'all shit for the wrong reason, cuz. We only use our powers for good. If God give you something, bro, and you use it for bad, you damn sure gonna face the consequences of it. So, it's like the custodian was the first one to lead, advance, with great destructive and colonizing power. Anytime we see that word colonizing a fucking lot, fool. Every time I see that word colonizing, I just think of white man. I'm sorry. I just think of slave plantation on them. I'm sorry. Them niggas was never human beings. That's why we know that a lot of them people are not human, bro. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck who feel any type of way. Them folks they don't have souls, bro. Now a lot of them do, but I'm just saying, like, you know, the colonizing ones, you know, because we don't see color. But the colonizing, I just think about slavery, fool. Having reached each of these worlds and try to explore around the known end of the world. So check this out. So basically, okay, let me keep reading. While they have been defeated on at least 2 known occasions by 2 completely different races, it is certain that they were also vengeful and that they have not yet tried again. So we know when niggas kick these niggas out the part of the firmament that we in, we know that these niggas didn't have no choice but to build their own shit. So that's why they mad. So Ant, we diving deep, Ant. We know that these niggas just really some weak ass niggas, bro, who be getting mad at niggas, fool, because they can't have their way. You know what I'm saying? So this might be where a lot of these Luciferian niggas might reside. You see what I'm saying? This might be where they at. Pussy ass niggas just be doing shit. So it's while they have been defeated. So we know why they went to the Draconian land. It say the Custodians is the only race were the ones who attempted to enter the celestial lands that is very little is known. These lands are most mysterious in the known worlds, while almost all the races existing today are aware of this place. Very few dare to want to penetrate it. This story goes that humanity in a way comes from these lands, and that each of the humans, the source or life energy, is also called the soul that comes from these lands. Therefore, the human destiny is to confront the Custodians. That whatever is done, the great clash will be inevitable. All right, so now we getting biblical in this bitch. And so now we see, just like I said, so this is where a lot of these weak ass entities that stay out there probably were kicked out of the godly realms. That was kicked out of the heavenly realms. These niggas couldn't come back because we see that they got some type of shit in them that makes them think they can just. I just when I hear the word custodian now, I just think like, I can do what I want. Move, depart from me, you imbecile. You know, I just think these niggas then are becoming like that. The fallen. Come on, bro. So these probably what a lot of the fallen angels went to, who think they just better. And that was the war. That was the war they was talking about in Enoch. That was the war they were talking about in the Bible. The great clash. That was the war. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah. Think I'm better than you. I know God. You niggas is weak as hell. You niggas play off niggas' emotions and energies. You niggas are low demonic deities that don't do shit, but try to take over shit that ain't y'all. So when I see one of you pussy ass niggas, I'm You know what I'm saying? Hey look, breastplate. Hey Hellfate, I know you been on this joint. Breastplate of righteousness. We gotta keep our armor of God on, cause that's the war that we, you know what I'm saying? So now we see that whatever is done, it's like the human destiny is to confront the custodians. So we know the custodians is the evil beings, the weak ass niggas. It's not the Draconians, bro. The Draconians, they just be mad at niggas, fool, because they just got their ass kicked and they know they was good people. But we'll get more into them though, cause we don't know. We still don't all the way know. But we gonna get into them niggas though. We gonna definitely expose a lot of these niggas, and a lot of this shit is helping us move, bro. Cause when certain shit come out niggas' mouths, you know how when people start talking, you be like, damn, I don't know about you, big bro. You might be a fucking custodian. You weird soul having ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people got, cause our soul, bro. We playing this. We in spiritual warfare. So a lot of these niggas come from different realms. They come down here. They get them a meat suit. They get them a body. You see what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas hop from body to body, but they get them a body, and you wonder why you feel weird about a lot of these people, fool. You see what I'm saying? Oh God, their energy be different. So it say, although it has already been said, already been tried. Check this out. I'm gonna go ahead and flip the camera back over. Gang, you know I got you, fool. On God, you know I got you. Look, I'm gonna send you this PDF too. And you just do it with your own understanding. But everything that we talking about, bro, like everything is in every apocrypha. Everything. This is stuff that's literally in the Bible. This is stuff that's literally in Enoch. This is stuff that literally God was basically trying to tell us. But you know, it was deemed, you know, that we crazy if we think about it like this. You see what I'm saying? But nigga, these are the lands that's literally in the Bible. You see what I'm saying? So we go right here. It say, although it has already been tried and great forces, and the reason why I'm so deep into this shit, bro, because I know that I'm going through my warfare right now, bro. You know, the closer and closer I get to God, bro, I'm just trying to figure everything out. So a lot of this shit just find me. You see what I'm saying? So this is just how I'm putting my pieces together, right? So although it has, so when I read the Bible, bro, I can understand a lot of this a little bit more, because now I get this, when they talk about they traveled to Canaanite. In the Bible, they talk about Canaanite, so we know that Baal, this nigga was an ancient Canaanite. We know that this nigga was one of them kind of weird niggas. You see what I'm saying? Hold on. We know that shit. All right, so check this out. Let's go back. Cause you know, a lot of these cities, bro, we don't, you know, they ain't on earth, bro. They not here in the known lands. So when we read in the word and shit, and we like, damn, bro, like, how can we find these places, or how do we, you know what I'm saying? When they describe these places, it just sounds so foreign to us, bro. That's why these niggas was using the Ark of the Covenant, and God would say, a day is 1,000 years to us, but it's a day to them. Them niggas just hopping over them in realms and shit. Although it has already been tried and great forces between humans and custodians have collided, with the help of the Anakim giants and others, history will surely repeat itself again, and these lands, for that reason, are very aware of everything that happens here. Any opportunity to free humanity will be used to the fullest. Also, we know we make the mistake of the past. Otherwise, it is possible that now we may never have another opportunity. You see what I'm saying? So we got to take this shit for what it is. And every opportunity we get, the chance to fight the great fight, bro, we got to go ahead and get on niggas' asses. For each reset, now, Ant, you know, we talked about the great reset yesterday. We keep resetting ourselves, bro, because it's like we not learning. They still looking in the wrong places on God. It's like, and even like, you know what I'm saying? When people talk about it, bro, like, nigga, I still don't know what eating it. Because it's way too foreign when you reading the word, cuz you can't tell me all. And it might do be here. But we done destroyed Earth so much, nigga, we can't tell how beautiful it is no more. You see what I'm saying? Muy bien, man. I appreciate you for joining the stream. What's going on? So, let's do this right here. For each reset, the security becomes stronger. And the human standard of living becomes less and less free. The humanity that is living now is nothing like that of my ancestors. Now, this is the woman talking. I'm seeing that this is the woman talking. Nothing of my ancestors in these same lands, nor that of my ancestors to the previous one. Each reset is worse, stricter, and less freedom, and greater manipulation. All right, y'all, we getting somewhere. We all born in the 21st century. We always say all the time, God damn, I can't stand this generation. Every time we grow up, we be like, I can't stand this motherfucking generation. Like, the generation under us. Be like, these young niggas and shit, they crazy as hell. Or like, the world seems like it's getting harder and harder. You remember back then, we was pushing CDs to get our music out. Now we got the streaming shit. Now what makes it harder when you stream is because anybody can fucking do it. It ain't no hustle in it. You just put it up and that's it. So it's harder to actually have that gratitude of, hey, you know what I'm saying? Or anything you do, bro. Just like we were talking about yesterday, cuz, in the early 2000s, we had the futuristic shit. You got your PlayStation 2, all the blue shit on the screen. You were playing Sonic. Nigga, they had the futuristic shit, the Jetsons. Nigga, we thought we were finna be really living that shit. We're not. We think we got a lot of technology. This shit is bullshit, cuz. This shit ain't. We still living in, like we said, we still living in rudimentary lines of energy. We supposed to be living in circle, in natural, God-like shit. Cause God don't like straight lines. Straight lines is imprisonment. You get an ant and you make a box around him, he can't get out. So that's why we confined in this energy, fool. I'm just on that whole yapping and dapping. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to let my camera cool down before I crank that bitch back up, y'all. But cause I'm on live stream too. So hold on, let's get back into it though. Let's get back into it. I ain't gonna lie, we in this big turn, fool. I appreciate y'all, gang. Bam. So get what these niggas talking about. These niggas say, for each reset, the security becomes stronger and the human standard of living becomes less and less free. The humanity that is living now is nothing like that of my ancestors in these same lands, nor that of my ancestors from the previous one. Each reset is worse, stricter, and less freedom, and greater manipulation. Fucking bills, fucking credit report, fucking all these bitch ass niggas. I even got a JP Morgan Chase Bank. I don't even like that nigga. I'm just playing. But that's why so many people crack the Chase Bank. Cause it's almost like, nigga, we supposed to. You see what I'm saying? We escaped these lands during the Great War against them. The giants helped us to form a large block and confront them, before everything got out of control. Unfortunately, when the hard defeat came, we knew that everything was going to get worse for those born here. Besides, they know that many escaped and that we would be in danger to all the manipulation and lies in these lands that they spread and control. That's why we can't Google none of this shit for real, fool. We got to find a lot of these documents and shit on the dark web. You niggas ain't on the Tor browser, you probably should get one. Just make sure you looking up the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Or else your ass probably gonna be in a fucking red room or a chat room where they probably slaughtering and doing crazy shit. But it says it is difficult to generate another new great Tatari. With all the free technology and great cities that we were able to forge, the truth is that we had hope for the victory and freedom would finally be ours. But those things of destiny we did not achieve. We know that it was very close, but it's also true that the defeat will bring more and more misery to new humanity. The risk was very high. The babies who are less than 7 months old are left at the disposal of the custodians in these lands, who with their technology take them little by little to a new beginning. This beginning is sudden in various parts of the unknown continents, so there will always be a part that will not have parents, grandparents, and so there will be unforgotten. Now I'm finna fuck y'all up. I'm finna fuck y'all up real quick. Tarzan, nigga. Fucking Tarzan. We gotta pay attention to these movies, cuz. We gotta pay attention to these movies. George of the motherfucking jungle. George of the motherfucking jungle. Motherfucking Tarzan, nigga. That nigga said it's a lot of motherfuckers that JB. That motherfucker said the beginning is sudden varies. And the various parts of unknown continents, meaning they was in the fucking jungle. So there will always be a part that will not have parents, grandparents, and so it will be forgotten. They left my nigga Tarzan with the motherfucking niggas. Nah, they left him with some good motherfucking niggas. But guess who they left him with? The motherfucking niggas. Cause we gonna take care of us, nigga. You see what I'm saying? We take care of our shit. I don't know what the fuck these folk doing outside of us, but we take care of us, dog. There's a lot of us that don't take care of a motherfucking thing. That's not what I'm saying, but y'all get it. They left them with the niggas, fool. No damn well that nigga didn't have no motherfucking baboon parents and he was a human. Talking about this a fake story. These niggas were studying the same shit that we. Alright, so check this out. Let's go back. I'm getting a little hype, y'all, cause every time we find out something, we cracking the motherfucking code in this bitch. We cracking the code. Cracking the motherfucking code. Once the number they said is reached, they will begin to manipulate the human and take them on to the path that they have decided. The vestiges of the past life will be intermingled as their own. Even if the human of that time cannot reproduce nor have his necessary tools, nothing will be questioned as long as everything can be demonstrated by the great leaders, media, scientists, historians, scholars, celebrities, and all kind of fictitious fucking bitch ass niggas prestige that they will invent that deepen on what stage of development in race. So that makes you think about your prison, your entertainment, your news, your great fucking weak ass pussy ass niggas, your Hollywood, all these niggas that know shit. These niggas are smart, fool. I don't think that. That's why we had to pay attention, fool, to what they describing in the Bible, bro. When that man was kicked out of heaven, you forgot that he was sitting right by God. That nigga knew what he was doing when he got here. He manipulated the goddamn system. These niggas who run America, bro, who run the world, who run the known lands, because we know that these hoe ass niggas don't run nothing outside of this. So now I'm going in with a new profound shit like, hey, you bitch ass nigga, when I go into the bank tomorrow, I'm going to tell them niggas, hey, give me what I asked for. Because you got to. Fuck you talking about. Nigga, I'm a child of God, you got to give me what I deserve. It's coming, though, for us, bro. It's coming, I'm telling you. So check me out. Oh, man, this is crazy. This is crazy right here. This is crazy. Now, Hefe, I'm going to go back Hefe. Now, Hefe, this the land of custodians, fool, because I don't know if you seen it. I don't know if you seen it either, Murder. I'm calling her a murder, bro. That's crazy. It's the land of the custodians. All this shit is parasitic. It's parasitic wasteland. Now hold on. Just in case my nigga Health didn't see the whole land, this is what the firmament looks like. Why they ain't let me zoom in some more? Lame man niggas ain't let me zoom in a little bit more. That's a fake picture. Hold on. This the whole firmament. It is said to be a lot more firmaments than this though. You see what I'm saying? But this is the firmament though. This is the firmament. And that's just the known land. The small ass junk that we in right here. That's where we at. Little ass ice wall. You see our little ass ice wall? He pussy ass nigga talking about we got an ice wall. Bitch, everybody got an ice wall. Hey, you talking about? Now some niggas got some bullshit around them. Toxic waste and shit. Alright. I had to show you that here. I had to pull up and show you that here. Cause you know what I'm saying? You know, spiritually we connected. You know, we get deep in this bitch. Alright, so check this out. Go to source of life energy. Okay, so let me go back, y'all. So it's like I gotta get my camera. Hold on, let me do something real quick, y'all. So before we even dive deep, because I think next we gonna do the planet Mars. Now, Hefe, this shit fucked us up yesterday. Why everybody want to go to Mars? Mars is a guaranteed 500 years of life. Mars is where all the niggas at. They be trying to work shit out. Guaranteed 500 years. You get your ass a one-way ticket, 500 years. You ain't getting off that bitch until you do the 500. Looney Tunes, The Martian. Everything that Looney Tunes told us, yes, that shit was legit. We just gotta put the reading standpoint with the real standpoint, and then we get the good standpoint. You feel what I'm saying? Alright, so check this out. Yeah, Looney Tunes, The Martian. The Martian. That nigga was 500 years old. The technology will be delivered in small installments until it can reach a level that is also previously established by... Oh my goodness! A bitch ass niggas been had holographic. Oh my god, fool. So that's why PlayStation... I remember the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. We thought that shit was groundbreaking. Man, bitch ass nigga, they already had all this nigga, when they make this shit, they already know. It's just like us, cuz. When we put out a project, nigga, we know what project we already finna put out next. Cause we already really working. AI is 40 years old. Come on, man. These niggas know what's up. Shit been artificial intelligence, bro. We been on it. You see what I'm saying? So niggas been, and Enoch try to tell a nigga what God told him, bro. Like, nigga, everything that we going through, bro, is the same. It will repeat itself if we don't learn from it. Nigga, we keep repeating itself because we keep on trying to. These niggas trying to force feed. Nigga talking about metal glasses. I got the metal glasses right here. We get these bitches just for them to drop some with the fucking shit that we've been waiting on for the whole life. We go Apple, they drop this big ass bullshit that you can walk around with. Nigga, they got the small junks you put in your eyeballs already. Nigga, we got the chip. We've been had the chip for the last 20 years. What are we talking about, bro? They force feeding us this shit in installments. Cause we have to pay an installment plan on this shit. Henceforth, this is why now one of us can really afford the big shit. The motherfucking robots and shit. Get what we do? We take our black ass down there and we go get some super big technology or just say a new car and we pay an installment on it. Yeah. Then when the next shit drop, we piss the fuck off. Sorry for all the cussing, y'all. I'm just hyped. Yeah, nigga be pissed off when they drop something new. So it say the technology is delivered in small installments and it can until it can reach the level that is previously established by the leaders. The custodians are arrogant beings. Metatron saw it all coming when God gave him access. Hence, Meta. Man, that nigga Ant be knowing something, fool. That nigga Ant be knowing something, bro. Metatron, hold on, let's go Metatron real quick. They say, Jewish man, hold on. Cause we know they just flogging. So, Within the tradition, Metatron is a powerful angelic figure that sometimes identified as Enoch after his transformation into an angel or a celestial scribe and guardian of heavenly secrets. He serves as a mediator between God and humanity, with the description of his powers, including acting as the prince of presence, recording divine knowledge, bro. That's Enoch. Now I didn't know Metatron was Enoch. You teaching me, cuz. I ain't know Metatron was Enoch. I ain't even got that far yet. I didn't know he was an archangel, fool. He was an archangel. I didn't know Metatron was an archangel, bro. And it's in the Jewish Kabbalah Apocrypha. That's why we got to get all, bro. We don't have the time, bro. I'm telling you something. We don't have the time to leave no information off the table, cuz. When God puts something in front of a nigga face, we got to be doing the research. We got to be doing the research. He transcended. I see. Look how beautiful this guy is. Look at this guy. We can't even look at these beings with our bare eyes, fool. You nigga transcending and shit, fool. This shit crazy. Alright, so we finna go back. Man, I ain't gonna lie, little ant. We hear it all. Hey, the custodians are arrogant beings who detest the human being. Luciferian. We already know what that is. For them, the human being is a horrible being who smells bad and does not deserve any freedom. The custodial leaders are really hostile and always were hostile to our race. I can't wait to catch one of them pussy ass niggas. I'm gonna drop some on them boys. This is why they control it. But they also do not allow anything to get out of pre-established control. So it seems like they got some type of, I got the book about the Kabbalah and how the Jew told a lot of secrets. Okay then, we gonna die. Come on, man. I ain't gonna lie, cuz you got my gut down there. You know what I'm saying? I know. I just resonated deep with it, bro. I ain't gonna lie, fool. That's how you be knowing, bro. When you resonate deep with something, bro, you just resonate. You feel it in your gut, bro. That's your compass. They would even carry out a reset before knowing that at least a single human could escape. All right. The leaders many times met with the intention of eliminating the human race, but there was so much debate about it, especially for the tasks that are carried out here, that will bring much discussion among the same custodians. Plus, there is a small part that has great relationship with the leaders. Many of the part of lodges, military, and politicians who came to have direct contact with them. So we already know a lot of these politicians and these military leaders and shit, they custodians. They were rewarded with the passage to other lands. What is his name? The Nazi guy, Hitler. He was a custodian. He's a custodian. He hated everybody. That's why he hated oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's why he wanted oh my goodness. Hey, y'all saw that? Y'all heard that? My computer cut off every time we get deep. Shut up, bitch. That's why he wanted the Jews gone. I know you heard me. That's why he wanted the Jews gone. That's why them boys want the Jews gone. Hey, they wanted the Jews gone because them folks knew what was going on. I'm shocked, fool. I'm shocked. I'm shocked to why the anger that guy had. Oh my God, that Hitler guy. That Hitler guy. And a lot of times we have to refrain from speaking on these people in negative aspects too, because they are still, I don't give a fuck about these pussy ass niggas. Fuck you niggas. Hell, I'm talking about a child of God, fool. They restricted my life, bro, because I said I'm a child of God, or because I said fuck these pussy ass niggas. Because I said Hitler. Oh my God. So that's why he wanted the Jews gone, bro. That's why he wanted them folk wiped off the face of the earth, the Holocaust. He wanted them folk wiped out. I pray, oh my God, reading the diary of Anne Frank, bro. I remember down there being in tears because we had to learn it in elementary school. All right, so it's like many parts of the lodges. Lodges, we already know. My uncle a Mason. It's a lot of stuff that he just don't tell me. He just not. You see what I'm saying? They restricted my life, bro. Y'all gonna have to stop restricting my life, dog. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff that he just don't tell me, y'all. It's a lot of Masons that just not gonna tell you stuff. I feel like if you're not here to help humanity, get your weak ass on then. And I love my but see, look though, look, Aunt, look. But you not on it though. You see what I'm saying? I was finna be a Mason, bro. I was finna be a Mason. That's the only reason I'm saying. But you not on it though, bro. But niggas like my uncle, fool. My uncle used to walk around with the goddamn suitcase, cuz not to I get this with this nigga will walk off. I'm knowing you know everything. You see what I'm saying? So hey, forgive me for saying it. But yeah, fool. You know what I'm saying? Still stand. It's a lot of them niggas. And I'm not, when we talk about lodges, we can't talk about a lot of black lodges. We talking about the lodges, they talking about colonizers. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, I was finna go ahead and, you know, because one of my closest friends, I already know it, bro. One of my closest friends, the mind said, bro, you gotta go and come home, bro, because you got too much knowledge, bro. But me and him talk about knowledge all day. I'm like, cool. He said they don't be ready to sit down and talk about the real shit. Yeah, they don't, Pootie. They don't. On God, they don't be ready to talk about that, Pootie. But yeah, on God. But see, your daddy probably put you on game, or he probably not. I don't know. But see, I know my uncle deep. Before my uncle took his oath, which I know it's an oath. We know we're dealing with spiritual things. You know what I'm saying? So before my uncle took his oath, nigga, my uncle used to put me on so much game, cuz he one of the reasons why I'm weird like this. Mine had took the oath. That nigga had he ain't gonna get that deep. But now he just get drunk. Well, he stopped drinking that, but it was a point of time where he just kept getting drunk. He couldn't even stop getting drunk. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, Aunt, you know there's no disrespect, gang. You know there's no disrespect. Hey, Myrtle, she back in the building. What going on? So I hope you ain't take that the wrong way, cuz. But you know, I'm just calling it how it was in my life. Anytime I ever, even my closest friends, cuz, that took the oath, that my them folk ass stop talking to me about any knowledge. I'm like, God damn, gang. Yeah, okay. But see, that's why I fuck with you though. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. On God, we locked in. So that's why I fuck with you, cuz. And you know, I ain't gonna never make you drop some shit that's in that case though. Cause you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never say that. So you know, we on it though, bro. On God, I just had to make sure, fool, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? You know, nigga be saying shit on each other, cuz. And I forget that I'm an older person now too, bro. So a lot of us are Masons. I forget that I'm not 19, 20 years old no more. What's up with the lane? We in this joint turning up. You already know what it is. The only thing I got from my father, bro, is that I ain't never been scared of shit. You see what I'm saying, Hefe? But your faith go crazy though. You see what I'm saying? Faith go crazy. Pops taught you that. And that's what we gotta hold them accountable for. Like, you know what I'm saying? The things that they did teach us. It's a lot of things that we'll never understand from our fathers and shit, especially dealing with that situation that you in. You see what I'm saying? But we gotta take the grain of salt. It's some niggas that don't even have it. There's a lot of things my dad taught me, but some things that my dad and my mama, bro, them folk are too deep individuals. But now they done scared themselves so much. My dad, he just coming back around to put me on a lot of knowledge. My mama, she got a book upstairs. She ain't touched that motherfucker since she was probably 21. You see what I'm saying? She just ain't gonna go. She know too much and she just don't want to go that far. Cause it made her crazy. I gotta understand it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man, my nigga Lane, I appreciate it, man. You know I had to pop in your live earlier and return the favor, though. Oh, God, I appreciate you, gang. But yeah, so check this out. So let's talk about it. Now, we was only the largest military politicians who came to have direct contact with them were rewarded with the passage of other lands. So, what's up? See, look, Pootie family in this junk. She know my mama, bro. What going on? Yeah, fool. This family in this junk, bro. Look, I ain't even look. You didn't got grown now, cause I know exactly who you is. You ain't even got to explain no more, nigga. I just seen your mama at the barbershop. We were just chopping it up at the barbershop. Now hold on. Now me and your mama, we didn't got deep. Me and your mama done been on a journey. Me and your mama stopped eating meat, all that shit together down there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she had, you know, me and your mama was on a Dr. Sebi journey. Your mama be deep with this shit. So a lot of time, you know what I'm saying? Me and your mama were here. Oh God, we be here. Every time we see each other, we be here. So I know what type of knowledge you got. Come on, bro. Come on. I already know I love your mama, bro. That auntie. Come on, man. So yeah, so check this out. These niggas got rewarded with the lands to other lands. For example, the colony of the land of Mars. So we always grew up thinking that Mars is a planet that's so fucking far away, which it is far away for us. But nigga, it's in the firmament. That's why we are able to see it. You see what I'm saying? Even the land of Draco, a lot of these stars are planets. Every star is a planet. You know what I'm saying? They teach us that these bitches be dead. They don't be dead, bro. Sebi was different on God. Sebi, how I always say Sebi. But the story of the last reset, where my grandparents were able to escape. Okay, this is her. Where my grandparents were able to escape along with my mother, who at the time was a baby, due to the Great War that took place in these lands for more than 250 years ago. Put an alert on this race who thought they dominated these lands with ease until the union of giants and humans really shook their power. So now we know, gang. Now we know, nigga, the giants, angelic beings. Us and the giants, I can't do nothing but think about Jesus. You see what I'm saying? So they make her over 100 then, for sure ski. Okay, until the union of giants and humans really shook their power. In the war, it is said that one of their most important leaders died at the hands of the giant humans. The giants, humans. And this was also caused that the new human beings in these lands with babies of a few months was carried out under strict control and manipulation. It is what we are seeing in the current days and what we will continue to see in the near future if things do not change. Jesus. The custodians are carnivores. For the most part, although they can really eat all kinds of food, do they eat human flesh? I will come back to this question later, as I think it is worth talking about. Now hold on. Hey, let's put Hefe on real quick. Let's put Hefe on. Let's put everybody on the chat. Hold on. Let's put everybody on. We got 6 in this bitch, my nigga. We got Ling Ling in this bitch. We got Pootie in this bitch. We got Cole. We got Myrtle. So check this out. I'm gonna put y'all on. So you wonder why thousands of kids come up missing. You wonder why everybody's fighting for your organs. All these niggas are custodians. He don't even have to come back to that question because I'm finna show you where they going. Let's go, y'all. Let's go, return. I ain't gonna lie. Stay with me, y'all. Because I'm about to blow some niggas' minds in here. Let's get to it, nigga. Hold on. Matter of fact, hold on. We got the whole shit. So let me go to the land of clones that's in here. Now I just want to bring it up because so if y'all wondering why all the kids be missing and where they going, this just brings us to this point right here. Now let's go to the nigga Instagram because the nigga got an Instagram and I'm finna bring this up real quick. I'm finna pull this up. Here we go, y'all. So check me out. I ain't gonna be on this John too long, Ant. Don't worry, I got work in the morning too. So check this out. Land of clones. We got the experiment lands. We got Oregon lands. This is the second Earth. Land of clones. We got America 2. We got Europa 2. We got the great land of deserters. All the lame man niggas who desert whatever. In the ADN. We gonna get deep into that, bro. This confirmation right here, what we were just talking about on God. Oregon lands. The custodians. They're able to make these kids disappear, cuz, with ease. These kids, we don't even know where the fuck they at. These human beings that be disappearing, we don't even know where the fuck they at. I remember Kanika Jenkins. Y'all remember that? I remember when everybody was saying, yeah, bro, they did that shit. You know what I'm saying? She disappeared, found her. Yeah. And they, cause they, and an Oregon place was behind the Johnny Chicago. Yeah, bro. Nigga, Oregon, a kidney is worth like 75 well, like probably like 45 racks. You probably can get what you want for 25. That's why a lot of people, they ask people for one. You see what I'm saying? Man, you can get on a dog well right now, nigga, and go, nigga, I show you niggas some shit. But I ain't trying to get on it with my PC right now because my shit ain't even. Yeah, I still be investigating this shit. Nigga, you can get on the, and this is some shit that I looked at when I was 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 trying to do fraud. Ran up on a goddamn nigga, on the dark market. Nigga, they had every organ on that motherfucker for sale, G. Every single organ on that motherfucker. You can buy any lamb you want to. Now think about the people who just eat that shit. A lot of people just probably buying them and eating them. They gotta satisfy they soul because they souls are not they not like our souls. You see what I'm saying? These niggas are a different race of beings. Come on, man, this shit for real, fool. On God, we really going crazy in it, bitch. On God, we turned up, yeah. All right, y'all. So, all right, let's get back into it, fool. Let's get back into it. Where we go? All right, he say, do these folk eat humans, human flesh? We gone. He say, they know agriculture well, being pioneers and experts in their field. Some things they inculate and educate the human after each reset to carry out these tasks of agriculture and animal husbandry. I don't know what animal husbandry is, y'all. What's animal husbandry? Let's look that up. Real quick. The research be heard for all of us. Animal husbandry is the science of breeding, feeding, and tending. Okay, teaching how to breed. Yeah, okay, Aunt. So you already on game. I ain't even got to do. I'm gonna just start asking your ass what the hell going on. Since we know you hierarchy, dog. So let me ask you this. Do you really think we humans? So I think we had to be humans. You see what I'm saying? Because we had to be here. I feel like the only way you can be here is if you get one of these suits. You got to get one of these suits. In order to be here. Now, of course, hell nah, we ain't no him. Our souls are big, G. Our souls really too big for this body. That's why we always acting up and shit. You know what I'm saying? And we really got good spirits. Our soul's way too big for the goddamn, you feel me? But, hell no, I don't think, I think we just, whatever karmic duty we had to go through while we here, yeah, that's why we get old fast, on God. Whatever karmic, for sure, because our souls, like, don't even really know how to be inside this body, bro. Every time I think about my soul, I think about a nigga trying to reach out this body, fool. You see what I'm saying? Especially when you on mushrooms. You ever took some mushroom before? Yeah, know how it feel to have a big soul inside of a meat suit. It feels uncomfortable. That's why we be having anxiety, depression, why we having all these diseases and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not used to this fucking body. We were all ancient. We were all great beings. The carbon footprint produced the decay of the environment, on God. Made us small as hell. Our body's supposed to be way bigger than this. On God. Ooh, it's just talking about what we on right now. So, Pootie, answering your question right here. Nah, we ain't humans. We just had to get in this body in order to be here in this realm. This is a body for this realm. Now, when we go to the next realm and we do our duties in the next realm, we're gonna look totally different. We just can't comprehend it right now because we still in the third dimension. Ain't no telling what the hell we gonna look like. Check us out. All right, so they know animal husbandry. We already know that it's breeding animals so that they can increase their population faster. Right? They receive pleasure from human fear or sadness. All that negative energy can be absorbed by them that they really end up enjoying it. That is why it is common to see great sacrifices in ancient civilizations and great tragedies. The thirst for human blood, they enjoy these sacrifices, and in many stories, we can find that they feed on this. So we already know what that is. What's next, y'all? All right, we got the Anunnaki lands. All right, the Anunnaki land gonna be the last one we do before we go to bed. Hey, Aunt, stay with me. They reached the development in this modification of the climate, and it is common that they create the walls of ice around the colonized lands. This they began to use in the last time since before they had not reached this development. The walls serve them as great shields to be able to protect or enclose even more the colonized race. In this way, it is very difficult for them to escape even when they have to leave some worlds behind by necessity to go and search for another. So that's why they created the ice wall. All right, let's do this right here. Now, when I chopped it up with the dude, I ain't chop it up. You know how niggas always be trying to act like they know somebody. I was chopping it up on YouTube with the dude who was describing the Anunnaki lands. He said the Anunnaki, I appreciate that, Ling Ling. Ling Ling making this shit happen in the chat, fool. On God, real nigga, bro. Let's reach that live goal, y'all. We got 15 lives, man. We got 15 lives. On God, let me tap my screen real quick so I can make shit happen too. On God, I appreciate that, Ling. Cause we in there just dropping knowledge for humanity. On God. We in there just really just vibing as a unit. You feel me? But we're gonna see if dude was correct or I'm correct. Because he said that the Anunnaki lands is not originally where the Anunnaki is from. The Anunnaki is actually from planet Nibiru. I can't while I'm on this giant fool. Hold on. I got the other phone. Hold on.
Y'all lacking on content.
Yeah. Alright, so Ant just sent the nigga something. I'm finna pop in so y'all can see what Ant just sent me. Hold on. Dude got so much knowledge. Don't play with dude. So it say, these skeletal figures represent just a few giants, humans that remain. So these niggas were 36 feet, cuz. 36 feet? During the Cretan War. Oh my God. So these niggas was, damn. I'm finna send it to you right now, gang. Hold on. I'm gonna send you this link too. Let me see, I might have to screenshot this joint. Damn. We be on this joint turning up, fool. We be on this joint turning up so crazy. Major league status, on God.
Cause I just made.
Finna see this joint right now, cuz. Hold on. Don't nobody go nowhere. Alright. I just sent that John C. Alright. Hey! What you think about what Lane just said, Ant? I appreciate that shit, Pootie. It mean a lot, man. Real dolphin. Arr, arr, arr. We in that water, baby. What you think about that, Lane? I mean, what you think about that, Ant? I do believe that that mounds was giants. Cause it's a lot of mounds. I believe a lot, fool. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I believe a lot about mounds. Cause there's a lot of mounds, bro, that actually kind of resemble like human beings. You say you can't see what Lane's saying? She said, do we believe that some of the mountains are petrified giants? Oh God, some of them giants shaped like, and then a lot of the mountains is like, it's almost like if a giant was playing with like building a house, like, you know, just fucking with the dirt, like actually like doing cultivation and shit. You see what I'm saying? So when you see the hills and the valleys and shit, I be thinking like that shit that they actually like made to use for various reasons, bro. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. I gotta chill, fool. This shit be having a nigga mind going crazy. He said he got something else to prove it. And don't get your ass in trouble, bro. I'm just playing. I'm just fucking with you, fool. You ain't gonna get in trouble by nobody. You know, you can call me. We gonna get on them nigga asses. But let's see, fool. Let's see what we got going. So we got the Sea of Horus. We got the Land of Self. So let's zoom in and see what some of these cities name. I'm finna check this John in a minute. I'm finna read this John real quick so we can go ahead and get done with the lesson plan. Alright, so check this out, fool. Check this out, fool. Let's do it. The famous Anunnaki. Another colonizing and parasitic race that is sickening, in other words. Now, a lot of people, I'm going to be honest. A lot of people always like, you know, that's how you know a lot of people don't be doing their research, bro. I never wanted to claim to be an Anunnaki for whatever reason. You see what I'm saying? It ain't had nothing to do with on God for a reason. Facts. I never wanted to claim to be an Anunnaki because I'm going to be honest, bro. I don't know what I am, but I just didn't feel like I resonated with the Anunnakis because everybody was like, y'all remember early stages of TikTok when it was spiritual talk and everybody was on their jump, hey, I am Anunnaki brother, sir. Like everybody wanted to be an Anunnaki so damn bad. But nigga, Anunnaki is some of the people that taught us a lot of the witchcraft and a lot of the magic and shit for bad. You see what I'm saying? When a nigga do that race. Now they taught us a lot of good shit, but in early civilizations and races and shit, you know, they actually bred Homo sapiens to create many beings. Now let go back in. Anytime I see parasitic race, though, it get crazy. The famous Anunnaki, another colonizing parasitic race that is sickening to the other worlds, manipulating and controlling the children of the children for years and years. Another of our enemies, a hostile and power-hungry race. And that is described, you know, when you look up the Anunnakis, they is described as hungry, bro. You know what I'm saying? King Tut and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of them. Amen-Ra. Amen-Ra was an Anunnaki. Amen-Ra. And we know Amen, when people say amen, we know that's why sometimes I say thank you. I don't really say amen when I'm praying. Because they say that you giving thanks to Amen-Ra. We know Amen-Ra is the opposite of life. You know, Ra, spirit of Ra. They are the creators of the pyramids and build these structures. And hold on. Turn the chat back on. Let me turn. I gotta turn the jump back on. Don't go back off, bro. Don't go back off. Cause now we finna get deep. If any nigga wanna know where the pyramids came from, the pyramids came from the Anunnakis. So let's read this together. Let's read this. Pyramids again on God. So let's read this. I'm gonna wait on my jump I ain't gotta wait on my jump to come back on because it's already on. Okay. The famous Anunnaki, another colonizing parasitic race that is sickening in other worlds, manipulating and controlling the children of children for years. Another one of our enemies, a hostile and power-hungry race. They are the creators of the pyramids and these structures in all other worlds. They visit. Now, Ant just told us that. Ant been bringing up the pyramids every time. They are, in our opinion, the strongest race within this great dome. Even above the custodians. So we know that these niggas just some niggas, you know what I'm saying? They probably kicking their asses. We know custodians some weak ass niggas. And I never claimed to be an Anunnaki. So all y'all, big brother Anunnaki, sir. Get your weak ass away from me. The technology that they use to attack other worlds is incredibly advanced. The weapons of destruction and the facilities that they have to enter through these domes is also something notorious that categorizes them and frightens any race. The utilization of portals and transportations led this race to be one step ahead of others. In fact, it is known the story that they have defeated the custodians when between... Okay, so we got it, Ant. Memphis is capital Egypt. We in Memphis with the pyramid in it. Come on now. Let's talk. And look, the nigga who was the who was the founder of the pyramid, he was Italian. And we just went over that Italians have reptilian blood. That's why it's Italian. You take the rep off reptilian, that's Italian. I'm not making this shit up. Shut up if you don't believe it. Go somewhere else and make your own profile and you can do this shit. I'm talking to them, y'all. I'm talking to them. But so we see that the custodians, they got their ass whooped by the Anunnakis. We still know the Anunnakis is black too. Alright, so the utilization of portals for transpositions led this race to be one step ahead of others. Hence, the pyramids are portals. In fact, it is known the story that they have defeated the custodians when between them there was a great conflict during the opportunity that we had in the known lands to be able to free ourselves. And that they were the ones who caused us to be defeated in the last known pact between the custodians and the Anunnakis. So we know the human race could have been out of this bitch if it weren't for the custodians and the Anunnakis. Egyptian slavery. This race is confused in several of the stories that are told in the known lands in a casual and often deliberate way. But we find in several stories and books of the known lands, the Anunnakis are reptiloid and reptilian beings. That's why when you go look at your Egyptian artifacts, them niggas had them long ass tongues. All you niggas, I remember all you niggas on spiritual talk. Big brother Anunnaki, I am big sister Anunnaki. Shut your bitch ass up. You's a bitch. Anyway. Yeah, they gave them folks smoke. And you know the giants was on our side. So it's like, nigga, y'all stopped us from being free. So it's like the race was confused and other stuff. Okay, so Anunnaki is a reptiloid and reptilian beings, but the reality is that they are beings of very tall stature, can reach 5 meters, and they live in the arid zone with little vegetation. And although the waters of Horus seem to be parasitical beaches from far away, the reality is that they are deep waters, and in them live snake-like animals that they can measure up to 55 meters long, and that they do not like visitors of other beings from outside. Oh my goodness. The skin color was yellow greenish, although the leaders and the total can have a totally different tonality. Let me see what y'all saying. Hold on. Let me look at this shit. We got murder back in this bitch. I see you. Let me look at this shit real quick. Hold on. I appreciate y'all for tapping in on the live too, for just popping in there, just posting up though.
20 videos. I came out the gym. Look.
Hold on. Oh my G's. The land of the giants. Bro, see, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm finna have to tap in with you, bro. We got some knowledge. Hold on. Let me read this shit. I remember this picture, though. Now, this is what Ant just sent me, y'all. Now, you see how they just enslaved. That's the Anunnaki. I know everybody know that picture. I just showed it to the stream. Hold on. Y'all know how tall the giants is. Come on, man. You can't make this shit up. I'm gonna read that shit thoroughly in a minute. You cannot make this shit up, bro. You can't make this shit up. These niggas was tall as shit. All of them have very dry, scaly skin, and their eyes are distinguished by being yellow, red, or black. And they have a particular iris that other beings also share, that is characterized by a cleft, depression, or gap that can be both uni and bilateral, generally dark in color. During many civilizations in the known lands, both Anunnaki and Custodian, usually the former, have been depicted in many forms with humanoid bodies with different heads and animal types, reptiles, birds, and myriads. And how the fuck do you say that? Myriads of them, thus confusing the true history of human beings and conditioning the human mind throughout his life by these parasitic beings. That's why all them Egyptian niggas, Not the Egyptians, not the actual Egyptians, not the small beings who was doing the work. The tall motherfuckers with these different heads. Niggas got lion heads and Doberman heads and shit. You see what I'm saying? So reptiles are thus confusing true history of the human being and conditioning of the human mind throughout his life by parasitic beings. They are all beings that lack all empathy and are based solely on the oppression of other beings. That the conquest, the thirst for power and control, In this, they are very similar to the custodians, and this is why they have preferred to share that position than to kill each other. Although tension is always expected between these two races, which could be convenient for all other races that they are under power. Now we finna get to the land of Venus. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Celestial lands. We just got to talking about the celestial lands. Now hold on, let me read that bottom joint again, because I kind of fucked it up. They are beings that lack all empathy and are based solely on the oppression of other beings, and that the conquest, the thirst for power and control, and that they conquest and thirst for power and control. In this, they are very similar to the custodians, and this is why they have preferred to share that position than to kill each other. Although tension is always expected between these two races, which could be convenient for all other worlds that are under their power. So if these two niggas clash, I don't know who I want to win. I don't want the custodians to win. I damn sure don't want the Anunnakis. I don't know who I want to win. But now we on Venus, fool. Folk got a land called Gregory. Shit. Now I ain't gonna lie. Let me see how long this one is, bro. We might have to tap in, fool. Damn, this y'all long. Land of Draco. You know, we went over the land of Draco yesterday. The Draconians are not that fucking bad. We'll get into it tomorrow. We'll get into it tomorrow for the stream. Gang. Let's read this real quick, fool. The original beings of the lands are also called the Venusians. Or Venusians. And unlike those of Mars, they survive all colonization. But how? It is still not known for sure how these beings were able to make fun of the brutal colonizations that they suffered long before the custodians took the known lands. So these niggas survived. According to some legends, within the giant race, the first humans thought to make contact with the original Venusians in order to form a block against the colonizers and thus learn from each other. This happened in the beginning, just before the custodians took the first humans by surprise, and they ended up being colonized by the wild lands. So hold on, we finna get into this real quick. Let's get into the last jump real quick. Got to. These are theories that some of the early humans who started in the lands of Asgard, Lemuria, and Atlantis, in junction with the portal connection of Hyperborea, I butchered that, but may have escaped before the custodians attacked and possibly settled in the lands of Venus. The Venusians are beings who base their technology purely and exclusively for spiritual development and benefit on their path of ascending and transcending internally. They did not possess weapons of destruction for attack and defense. The custodians saw as easily accessible. Once they penetrated their world environment, they thought that everything would be simple in those lands. I ain't gonna lie, fool. So we know the Venusian niggas, these niggas escaped before we can even, you know what I'm saying? We've been streaming for 98 minutes, fool. We know that these niggas escaped. Enoch transcended. His boy, that boy said, let me do what I need to do, fool. I told you niggas. Alright, we're gonna stop at chapter 5, fool. This shit deep, y'all. This shit deep. Now the stream, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. This is one of the more horrible streams where my camera kept on going off. I thought my camera gonna stay on. I didn't really know how long I was staying on and all this shit, but it's all good, fool. Cause we know, you know what I'm saying? We still make this shit happen. Hold on. But I'm gonna holler at y'all. I'm see y'all later. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Hold on. Let me end the live stream, y'all. Now we gonna get back into it, fool. We're gonna get back into it, so I need y'all nigga to tap back in. I don't know if we're gonna do it tomorrow. We gotta have a break in between the shit, cause I can already see that 2 days back to back got a nigga gut kind of feeling crazy. But yeah, I love y'all.